Wisniewski's joining us this morning. We're getting some confidence in the kitchen, making breakfast. I love that.
I love breakfast. It's my favorite meal.
That is the best and most important, as they say. Thanks, Adam, for being here this morning. So we're going to talk about how to make your own batter at home instead of using Aunt Jemima.
Right. So Bisquick, Aunt Jemima, all those things are just ingredients that you already have in the house. There's flour and salt and baking soda and then maybe some shelf-stable fats. But you don't need any of that stuff. You can just mix pancakes up instantly on your own. I'm just going to flip those so they don't burn.
Of course.
But here we have all of the ingredients. What's that?
I said we can't have burnt pancakes.
No. So here we have all of the ingredients. And so basically you start with this recipe is 2 cups of flour. So you just want to start adding these. I'll talk your way through those.
All right, sounds good. I'll do that.
But it's 2 cups of flour, and then we're going to put all of the dry ingredients in.
Okay.
And that's the baking soda, salt, a little sugar. And then we're just going to give it a little liquid here, and that's going to be about 1.25 cups of milk. This makes a very thick batter. So one of the secrets is we want to make sure that it turns out nice and fluffy, and I'll give you some secrets on that. And then 2 eggs.
What's the secret to the light and fluffy?
Well, we'll get there in just 1 second.
Okay, sorry.
So then the choices here. So we have oil or butter, and butter is usually the nicer. But if you have to melt the butter ahead of time, you're in a hurry, you can just use vegetable oil. But we're going to pick butter today because we have the time.
Yeah, we are.
All right.
All right. Butter.
And then here is one of the secrets for fluffy pancakes is we're going to mix it up ahead of time, even overnight if you can. Okay. Because so we start mixing that up. Okay. And so what happens is you don't have to mix it very far. You just want to get most of the lumps out. Okay. And then if you let it sit overnight, it'll kind of settle, and then you can whip it up again in the morning, and that'll help thin it out a little bit. It'll help break up some of the lumps without too much effort. So if you can make it up an hour ahead of time or overnight, that's one secret. And then the other secret is chemistry. The baking soda that we added there, if you remember your volcanoes from middle school,
yes.
What we're going to do is we're going to take some lemon juice just before we put it into the pan.
Huh.
And so it's going to take that nice thick batter, and what happens when you put lemon juice and baking soda together?
What happens?
It bubbles. And so if you start putting that in, and you mix that around, what's going to happen? Oops, sorry.
Well.
What's going to happen is it's going to start to bubble in there, and those bubbles are going to come out into the pancake mix and fluff up this thick pancake batter.
Wow.
Right?
What a good idea.
And so to that end, we've got a thick batter, but then it starts fluffing up, so you get a nice, dense, rich pancake that still has some fluff to it.
What a trick! I love that.
Trick. And then, of course, you've got 10,000 things that you can do with pancakes. So we're gonna
anything in them, anything on them.
Right. What do you like on your pancakes?
On top or in?
Well, let's start with in.
We got to do some blueberries, maybe, or chocolate chips.
Chocolate chips is very popular. I like bananas.
I was gonna say that next.
Right? And peanut butter.
Oh, peanut butter,
banana pancakes.
Maybe a little Nutella on top.
Yeah,
so the choices are endless, Adam.
So then, of course, you've got the different shapes of pancakes that you can get into. Of course, we have the very traditional round pancake, which everybody loves.
Right.
And this is, of course, one way to do it. And put these here for now.
Sure.
But you guys were talking on Twitter the other day.
Yesterday, we were talking all day.
That's right. What were we talking about?
A little pigs in a blanket.
So how do you make pigs in a blanket? You make an oblong pancake.
Oblong pancake with the sausage right on top.
So what we're going to do then is we're going to take the batter that we've mixed up here.
Okay.
And we're going to take about a 1/4 cup per, and then you're just going to take the batter and you're going to string it along. And I've already got some butter in there, so you're going to string the batter to make an oblong pancake instead of a round pancake.
And sometimes you can even find little like cookie cutters, but for pancakes.
You could totally do that. You can find all sorts of. You can find Star Wars ones. I've seen little R2-D2s. There's pancake artists who make all sorts.
I'm sorry, it's right in front of me. It's so hot. It's so delicious.
Is it any good?
It's so good.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Yeah, let me try some.
Amazing. Here.
Very good. So that's what I teach people confidence in the kitchen. If you know your ingredients, if you know your tools, if you know the outcome ahead of time.
Oh my gosh, it's so good, you guys.
Pancakes for breakfast.
Oh, it's amazing. And you also are making like a pancake cake or something?
Maybe.
What's that? We'll check back in with you for that in a little bit.
All right.
But for now, we'll be right back with more of the morning show. I'm going to continue eating my pancake.